I wonder who's working in Worth today.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Where are we right now?
This is the Peter J. Worth Residence Tower, which is home to 8 of UConn's 20 living learning communities.
What would bring students to Worth Tower?
Well, besides living here or visiting someone who lives here, we also have community rooms and event spaces on the first and ground floor, as well as the Learning Community Office and the Learning Community Innovation Zone Makerspace. Let me show you around.
What is the best description of a learning community at UConn?
Learning communities provide a cohort-based experience where students can explore an interdisciplinary topic or a topic in their major with their peers and faculty.
Where are learning communities located?
Besides here in Worth Tower, we have learning communities in Buckley Shippey, which is where our Honors LC is housed, as well as in Northwest, McMahon, Busby, and Alumni.
Hello.
Hey!
What are the main elements of a residential learning community at UConn?
Well, we have three main elements. They're academic, experiential, and social.
Who can live in a learning community?
We primarily have first and second year students living in the learning community, but we also have some juniors and seniors who usually hold peer leadership roles.
How are students selected for learning communities?
First year students are selected randomly, and second year students are selected by LC teams through the housing application.
What's the difference between living in an LC and non-LC housing?
Well, besides living together, learning community students get to take classes together, they do fun field trips together, and they hang out and study together all the time.
What is your favorite memory from living in the learning community?
It has to be meeting everyone I've met. I still live with people in my learning community, even though I don't live with the rest of them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello again.
What kinds of things do LC students experience as members?
LC students experience any range of events and activities within their individual learning communities. Everything from field trips to conferences to workshops, different activities and traditions and events. But in the Learning Community Office, we also do an annual kickoff during Husky Wow and a field day annually in September.
What hours do LC office staff work?
We work from 8:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday.
What services does the LC office provide?
The LC office oversees all of the programmatic functions of the program. So everything from helping students become members of a learning community to planning those events and activities. We also work with our campus partners across the UConn community to collaborate to make the experience really valuable for UConn students.
How do RAs work with, interact with, and utilize your office?
Great question. RAs are really, really important to what we do in learning communities because they live on the floor of each learning community that we have. So they work with the learning community team to implement the vision, to provide programming and support to the students on the floor.
What is the average size of a learning community?
Learning communities can be any size from 40 students to 250 students.
What is one misconception of learning communities at UConn?
Definitely that there are only learning communities in Worth Tower.
How many students live in LCs at UConn?
About 44% of the freshman class lives in a learning community, and then about 3,000 students overall.
Can you live outside of a learning community and still participate in LCs?
There are non-residential learning communities that you can participate in, which is taking an FYE class with students in your major, and we offer a handful of those. But in order to participate in a living learning community, you have to live there.
What's your favorite part of your job?
Definitely seeing learning community students like MC and other students around campus really find their passion and make friends and connections, and then use that to make an impact in the larger UConn community and the world.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello. What's something new your office has been working on?
We're really excited to be onboarding 7 new faculty directors for the fall semester.
Are there any new plans to create new LCs?
There are. We're working on expanding Eurotech House. Eurotech is a dual degree program in German studies and engineering, and there's several more professional language dual degree programs that are starting, and we're going to expand the learning community to integrate all of them.
What are some first-year benefits learning communities provide to students?
Learning communities are designed to provide a personalized and enriched experience for first-year students so they can get involved in meaningful college experiences starting in their first semester.
What is the number one resource you believe all first-year students should utilize during their first year at UConn?
We have so many great resources at UConn, but the number one for your first semester is the Academic Achievement Center.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello. What is one first-year program you think all students should participate in?
I think every student should make their way down here to the LCIZ to try something new or work on a skill they already have.
Who can use the Learning Community Innovation Zone?
Absolutely anyone at UConn can come down to the LCIZ, but it's a great resource for first-year students because it's housed right in this building.
What is the most rewarding aspect of working in the Learning Community Innovation Zone?
Definitely seeing students grow and blossom and learn new things and try new things and have all these awesome ideas that you never would have thought possible.
Why should everyone get involved in the maker movement at UConn?
Everyone is a maker. It can be sewing, it can be textiles, it can be woodworking, electrical. Anything you want to make, you can make in this space.
Do you mind if we look around?
Have a look.
Hello again.
Hello again.
How else does your office interact with residential life?
We work with Residential Life to make sure that students are enrolled in the learning community from the housing side. We also work with them on the RA selection process and a handful of other processes that are really critical. Learning community teams also work with hall directors, ARHDs, and different residential life staff.
Where can LC students go when they're having troubles or concerns?
Well, your RA is a great first resource, but we also encourage students to talk to their learning community directors if they have questions or concerns or problems. And then we have floor mentors who live on each floor as well. And then of course, if they have other questions, they can always come to our office.
What are rooms like this used for?
Great question. This is a community room where the learning community has their classes, as well as study time, different sessions and workshops, and they use this room for different activities and events or to just hang out.
Why are learning communities a valuable experience for UConn students?
Learning communities are a really valuable experience for a UConn student because they provide them so many opportunities to make friends and connections during their first semester.
What is one thing you hope every student in your LC learns during their first year?
I hope every LC student learns how to advocate for themselves and navigate the complex UConn system in a supportive environment where they can take risks and try something new.
Thank you so much for giving us a tour of Worth.
You're welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. See you soon.